Hello guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Review time once again on the daily basis, which is what I do. This is what I love to do. This is my favorite thing to do of the part of the day, right? For the part of the day. So today I have one special fragrance. Once again, I've been collecting some of the hard to find some special fragrances lately because I just am buying some of the very best fragrances that I wanted for a long time. Such a fragrance today is a special one. There's only one fragrance review on this one. That is by my brother, A Gentleman's Journey, Chad. This guy, let me tell you one thing before I start one thing, like this review. Chad is one stand-up guy. He is like one of the OGs. He is one of the biggest, content-wise, he's one of the biggest reviewers. And sad to say that he doesn't have the subscription base or like subscriber base that he deserved. I believe he should have got 100,000 by now. He should have been promoted. He should have been sponsored in any way possible. But he has done the hard work. He has helped guys like me to come up when we were new. He's still helping new reviewers and stuff. I'm just saying this a little bit as a gratitude. I'll keep saying it till the day I die. But thank you, Chad, for doing what you do, right? He's the only one who reviewed this particular fragrance. It's called Armani Code Special Blend. And I'll let you know in depth what to expect from this fragrance. This is special, and it's a flanker of a very popular fragrance back in the day was Armani Code. So Code is, I'm not sure it's that much talked about in the community, but still sells a lot of bottles, just like Hugo Boss bottled. And if you guys are familiar with La Nuit de l'Homme kind of fragrances, darker, sexier, these are the OGs that actually sort of set the trend for fragrance like La Nuit de l'Homme. So these are the fragrances people used to wear for special occasion, dates and stuff like that. We'll talk about it. So it's sort of gonna be like a storytelling, okay? A lot of storytelling. So first of all, Armani, before I start, sorry, Scent of the Night, New Baby, Bulgari Man in Black, special edition, limited edition. I managed to get a bottle and I'll review this. This is another thing of a beauty, right? And I have few more big ones coming, so hopefully we can get them done in next few days, right? So Armani Code, basically, like right now people, fragrance community, do not talk about Armani Code. There used to be like Code Profumo, which is this one. I had it, I used it a lot. This one is a beast mode performer. I also have the modern version of Armani Code, which I use. Is much more citrusy, with the band and everything. There's a new one called A List or something like that with the red ribbon. And then they have a sport Armani Code Ultimate, which I really love. If I find it, I'll buy it too. And then they have Colonia, and they have few flankers. So a lot of flankers of Code. So this one right here, I was interested because if you know, they have another line that is very popular also is Acqua di Gio. Acqua di Gio nowadays is very popular with this trend, darker trend that is going on, Acqua di Gio. This is called Profumo. So they also have a special blend of that. That one I had a bottle, I sold it off because I do not reach for that anymore. So that's the trend that's going on. There is also Armani's moneymaker now, Acqua di Gio Absolute. It's also selling like hotcakes. So my favorite being, by the way, sorry, is Essenza. This one, if you find it's discontinued, get a bottle of it. So people are more aware of that line. Let me talk about Code line. You'll see if it's special or not, right? So Code basically was introduced in market in 2015. I got this all the information from Fragrantica. Thank you, Fragrantica. And since then they've been releasing a lot of fragrances. So in short, Code received 2 Fifi awards, I think, or could be just one, but for the best fragrance, most creative fragrance for that particular year. So it was very popular. It sold a lot of bottles. It's still selling. I mean, do not think the fragrance community is the whole place. If you go to the market, a lot of fragrance sell, a lot of bottles like Mont Blanc Legend. It will just blow you away. Hugo Boss bottle, they sell like hotcakes, shopping malls. So real people who are not fragrance dudes, fragrance bros, they buy fragrances that we do not think are really that big, but they do sell. So those are some information. I just want to put it out there. So now let's look at this particular fragrance. It's a release of 2015, not a brand new release. Very hard to find, quite expensive. And I just got the 125 ml. I don't know if they have any other bottle size. If they do let me know in the comment section. So what I'm going to do is, my hand is empty. I'm going to spray this on my hand and I'll let you know how it smells. This is how that box looks like in the front. Okay. This is ADD concentration, 125 ml. And at the side, you also find this kind of information. At the back, they give description of the fragrance. Basically, what it says is it's a amped up version of the very popular Armani Code, which is intensified in this. I think this is perhaps the best, at least one of the best version of Code. Bottle looks just like any other codes, but this is like big. 125 ml is quite big, and my other code perfume also is the same size. So if you see side by side, just give you some comparison. They are thick glass base here, and then the name is kind of like down here compared to the Profumo, as you can see. So this one doesn't have the band. This is the new thing. The latest codes, they have this kind of band, and then this is a bit ambery. This is kind of black. Okay, newer ones would give you this their logo. Older ones didn't have. Bottom, these are your stickers basically, and that's pretty much it. And if you open the bottle, atomizer color looks like this, kind of like grayish. Let's spray this beautiful juice and let's talk about the notes. These fragrance sprayers are like tremendous. I love the sprayer. Code sprayers are some of the best. So my dad used to use the code back in the days in Malaysia when I was in college, university that time, and he used to go out in parties and stuff. I could smell it, and he used to hide this bottle, not this one, the code bottle, so I cannot like liberally spray like as a child. So not a child, I was not a child, okay. But he used to really treasure that fragrance. But then over time, Armani Black Code got reformulated, then became black. Now whatever you're remaining with these days, it's just a shadow of the original self. So this fragrance, I think it brings back the glorious days of Armani Code. I'm not telling you to go and hunt it down immediately, but I'm going to tell you the notes first of all, okay? What you get from this, according to Fragrantica, are bergamot in the opening, bergamot, mandarin orange, neroli, okay? The mead you get star anise, tarragon, olive blossom. Not familiar with any of those notes. Star anise, yes. And at the base, tonka, cedarwood, tobacco, and agarwood. Okay. Hear the word oud, agarwood, you immediately start thinking, oh, this is a oud-based fragrance, right? It has the oud, like Fahrenheit Absolute. I am trying to get a bottle of that. I heard there's oud in it. That was the additional dark touch. Back in the times, those are the OGs. So is this as OG as like those fragrances, or is it worthy of calling the special blend? Like ADG Profumo Special Blend was a special one that has added spices, added longevity. This one, yes, this one is worthy of calling the special blend of Code line. This, so far, is the most favorite of mine until now. When I sniff it, it's just glorious. You know, if you sniff this, fragrances you have to really experience to your nose. You cannot like tell a fragrance how it smells by looking at a review, listening to review, written reviews. This one, if you smell, you automatically smile. It will bring back your memories. If you know Code back in the days, this smells like the real deal back in the days. And it does have that strong opening. It does have good presence until the last stage. It lasts a very long time. And Code, it's not, I'm gonna say it's a 10 out of 10 for longevity, but it's 9. Okay, longevity is 9 on this. Projection, it projects beautifully. You go 3 to 4 puffs of this, you are good to go for the nighttime. This is a nighttime fragrance, it's a darker fragrance, and it's a cold weather fragrance. Age for it, I think this has this like two sides of it. It has that maturity about it, like it has a darkness, it has that tonka bean, and the initial freshness will go after a while, and what you will remain with a lot of tonka bean. And I also get like tobacco, and the original Code had the note of leather, I believe. This one doesn't have the leather. But if you really want to imagine there's leather, you can rock it with a leather jacket as well. So is this same like Profumo? Is it redundant purchase if you have Profumo? No, sorry, Armani Code. Yeah, Profumo, sorry. This is, I think, a little bit more youthful, okay? What I'm going to say is this is a lot more like Eros, 1 million. It goes towards that direction. It's a clubbing king. So if you have this, use it for those purpose. This one, you use it for official and official dinner, for suit and tie affair. This one, if you know Armani Code Ultimate, that was my favorite. This one trumps that, right? This one is better than that. And you also get the tonka bean you get and the tobacco you get at the same time, that oud that they're talking about, oud note in this. A lot of oudi notes at the same time, but there's some sort of a dark, mature oud, but it's not like your skanky oud or kind of like a synthetic oud. It's something like, you know, it's like almost like what Dior Homme Parfum they did, you know, like there's this darkness of it. It almost reaches that the ultimate, like it's next level thing. This one does that. It's at first it may seem like a redundant purchase or something that you have is the same like Code, but no, it's gonna, at the dry down as it comes, you're gonna start getting that like Spice Bomb versus Spice Bomb Extreme. You get that matured level. If you see 1 million versus 1 million Privé, this fragrance, it has that added tobacco, hookah tobacco note. It's office wearable. This I think is an office fragrance, and you're gonna like fill up the office room. It's just gonna project all day, right? So I would say if you can find a tester of it, give it a try. If you've been a fan of Code, you can blind buy this. This is gonna bring back the glorious days of Armani Code. I don't know if it's discontinued now or how hard to find, how much it costs, but it's kind of on the pricier side. But try to look for a good deal. I think you won't regret it, right? So talking about hyping stuff up, not gonna do it, but this is a solid fragrance, guys. This is the best of Armani Code, and I'm very happy I got it. I didn't need to buy this one like in the middle of unplanned budgeting. I was gonna buy something else, I canceled that, I bought this. I was gonna buy a Parfums de Mali fragrance, I canceled that and I bought this one. It's something very special. Code is very special to my heart, right? So I would suggest this for mature crowd. And the other side I was talking about, yes, youth can use it, youngsters can use it, but I would suggest you wear this for your interview. Something of, let's say you have an exam, you're gonna make a statement. If you're doing an interview, you're gonna make a very strong statement, which is a very up-class smell. It's not childish. There's nothing childish about this, and got that class. It's absolute class, right? And I would say, Mark, if you haven't seen this, please, brother, check it out. Especially Mark might find it okay because I think he likes Code, but not that much, right? But this one actually can be something that you guys can look at. Armani Code Special Blend. I'll give this for longevity 9. Projection, I'll give it 9 on me. Where seasons to wear it is not summer, definitely. Fall, winter, spring. Spring also you can skip it. Fall and winter. And age, I think it's kind of a mature crowd, 20 and up. Occasion, formal. And overall, smell and everything, smell is 10, man. Like Code, I love. This is something I'm gonna reach for a whole lot. I'm not gonna use Code anymore, right? Overall, this fragrance, I'm gonna give it solid 9, okay? This has actually the name and it has the juice it delivers, right? Check out Armani Code Special Blend. Beautiful fragrance. I'll see you soon. Wait for some more reviews in upcoming days. I might do one more tonight if I'm in the mood. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye-bye.